shout out to Dinosaur Dundee for bringing this to my attention because I would have I did not realize that. Okay, let's just jump right into it because we actually have a way to see all the new dinosaurs this update. Because this update felt really small and it felt really weird. They did say that there was going to be more coming out throughout, and here they are. They're just already here. Of course, why didn't I look here first? This should have been the first place I looked. And looking at Magnaraptor, ooh, that actually looks good. Okay, I'm excited now. Let's look at. I want to look at Ceratosaurus Gen 2 first. Present points. How do we get rid of all that? There we go. So, no, go away. Go away. It does not have a skin. It is an Omega. Is this based on anything? I don't think so. Double horns looks very, very evil. Those are some good stats for an Omega. Most of the time when I use present points on an Omega, it never doesn't look very good. But that's solid. That's actually pretty solid. Resistances are like, meh. I don't really care about the abilities either. Group Fear Strike, Challenging Alert Impact. That's the broken move that Moros Intrepidus has. That doesn't really. I have no idea what they were going for with that ability. Alert Fierce Rampage. I don't remember. Bared Teeth. Anger on Escape. The cranial and eyebrow crests of the Ceratosaurus Gen 2 are more pronounced than those of the Ceratosaurus, as we can see. These crests serve as eye protection from sun, allowing Ceratosaurus Gen 2 better vision than many other dinosaurs. So, yeah, just another new Omega, Ceratosaurus Gen 2. Also, from what I understand, there is a good chance that we are getting Omega raids, which, depending on how strong the raid is, I can get behind that, because I'm kind of, the only raids I do now is Titanoboa. The Titanoboa way, Hydroboa. Because I've unlocked all the apexes except that one, in terms of, like, the raidable ones. So I could use an extra source of Omega income. That's good. It just depends on the resources, like, the amount of effort necessary followed by the reward given. Now, let me look at my boy, Magnaraptor, which confirmed. Alligators, I hate you, Ludia. Why did you do that? Of course you did that. Jam City, it's all the same thing. Still, I'm gonna unlock it because I want it. At least I have to. I gotta save up all the coins to level up that stupid bird, that stupid dodo knockoff. Resistances, it is immune to stun, immune to bleed, immune to deceleration. It's got resistances in all the important places, basically. And then as for its abilities, let's see what this thing can do. Group Fear Strike, Dominant. I'm actually going to read these because I actually care about how good this thing is. Dominant Pounce, Precise Attack ×2. And then reduce the enemy's damage by 100%. And then reduce critical chance by, oh wow. And it's a cooldown of 1? Debilitating Distraction is just completely pointless now. They need to change the cooldown on that. In fact, Distracting Impact as well. That all needs to be changed. I mean, I know it's like for like 2 attacks and probably just 1 turn, but still, that's a big move. And it's like no resistance, whatever. It's good. Magna Impact, this is on Magnaraptor. I knew it was gonna I knew Magnaraptor was coming when Magna Impact came out because, of course, that's the ability that they don't buff creatures unless they plan to give them hybrids. Just like they buffed Gripolith, and now it has a hybrid. Magna Impact, nullify all positive effects, reduce damage by 50%, increase critical chance by 100, bypass armor and then attack 1.5, and again, no delay on that, so that's really good. Flock of 1. Flock. Oh, okay, because it's like, it doesn't have any teammates. That's actually a pretty clever move, I'll give him that one. Okay, while secure, cleanse all negative effects, all opponents reduce damage by 50% for 2... Is this just Protective Alert? What the Dodo has? I think it is. Break shields. Sort of. Not really. Break shields. Remove increased damage. Remove increased critical... Removed damage. Remove critical chance. Remove... Okay, bypass armor and then rend 60% of target's max HP. Impose vulnerability by 50%. Yeah, okay, no, this is just Aladragoose. Okay, so it does take in a bit of the abilities, but design-wise, I have to look at it again. Target cell, while threatened, Cleanse all negative effects. Oh, it always did that. And then heal itself ×1 based on its damage. And then all opponents reduce damage. I don't think this... No, this does do damage, and it hits everyone, so that's dangerous. And no... Okay, well, while threatened, it has no delay. Reduce damage by 50% for 2 attacks, 2 turns, 2 4 attacks. Break shields. Remove all that, yada yada, and then rend 40% of target's max HP. And no vulnerability. Okay, I see. Interesting. Very interesting. And what's its last move? Oh, wait. Oh, sorry, that was all its moves. I wasn't looking. And only one of them has a delay, and that's only if it's secure. Swap in Cunning Impact. That makes it also very dangerous, because that's a lot of damage right off the bat. Invigorating Alert. 100% critical chance... 100% chance to dodge by the usual amount for 2 turns and 2 attacks. Increase critical chance by 100 for 2 turns. Increase damage by 25% for 2 turns, and then heal itself. Man, this thing's strong. Threatened, 75% chance to dodge. Increase, and then it's the same thing, but weaker, and no heal. While threatened, it doesn't heal? That's a bit weird, isn't it? That's very weird. Wouldn't the healing be more of a priority while threatened? That's odd. I don't think that's right. But then again, who knows anymore? At start of... Oh, this is its reactive. At the start of a turn, if opponent has a critical reduction... I'm not going to read that, I don't care. Dominance displays among Magna-Raptor are among the most complex ever observed by specialists. This highly intelligent super hybrid will engage in threat dances for hours against opponents, communicating information not yet understood by science. Now, looking at it, it does have a skin, which doesn't really look that different. Honestly, I can't even see the Aloraptor in this. And it looks more like just Piritator. Just an Alpha Piritator. That's really what it looks like to me. But Piritator already looks really good, so I'm gonna give this a pass anyway. It's one of those, is it really an Apex hybrid? But I'll give it a pass just because it looks really good. That's its saving grace right now. Lucky you, Ludia. Lucky, lucky, lucky. And now that I have more time to think about it, I'm still butthurt that they added Roderick to the DNA pool. But it's not that bad when I really think about it. It just means that I have to grind up a lot more coin than I thought. I thought I was prepared, and then I wasn't, which is just annoying. And then finally, the new one, Griganith. I think, does this use the Spinosaur animation? I assume it does. The skin looks pretty cool. I assume this is basically Giganix with Gripolith's head, and knowing Ludia's hybrid designs now, it's probably losing all of its post-Dimetrodon ancestry. So that kind of sucks. I bet it's just going to be Baryonyx with this basically is just a very odd-looking Baryonyx. I say this, but I just recently made a very odd-looking Baryonyx, which I'm going to show off in Jua Fixes in a future video. That's a lot of health, though. That is a lot of health. As for its stats, I mean, its resistances... It's got good resistances. It's not immune to stun, which is a bit of a bugger for a lot of people, because 50% stun. I believe one guy on YouTube who makes a lot of Pokemon videos, like these funny Pokemon VR chat videos, if I can find his channel name. Let's see, Zaya VR. I believe he once said, if it's not 100%, it's 50%. When it comes to dodge and evasion and stun and all that, that's how it is. So, none of the abilities are ready. Healing Fierce Strike, that's pretty self-explanatory. Skewer, all opponents bypass armor, attack times 1.5, and then stun everyone, oh dear. Fierce Devouring Rampage, Maximum Ferocity, Greater Rending Counterattack, Crushing Alert Showdown. Oh boy, now I have to pick up ingredients for this dude, whoop-dee-doo. And that's all of the teased ones. Let's take a look at Krytonosaurus' stats. We know what your abilities are, but we have no idea what your stats are. Pretty solid stats for a rare. I don't think this guy's gonna be... again, I'm not paying too much attention to the competitiveness of the dinosaurs in this game anymore. Krytonomolok, you have got a good amount of health. Again, doesn't look like... Your stats don't look like anything to write home about, but then your abilities, that's where things are really gonna go. And I also hear that Grylenkin is actually really good as well now. It can actually beat a Draco Venator, which is interesting. Gladiorek, what do you got? Lots of health, lots of damage. That's all good, well and good. A bunch of crazy abilities that I never bothered to read. And Scelidosaurus, who someone in the last video told me that Scelidosaurus is not an ankylosaur. Well, maybe it's a relative. It's not a true ankylosaur, basically, from what I understand. I did watch, most recently, another YouTube video I watched, the scientific accuracy of the Dinosaur King Earth dinosaurs. If I can find that video. Where is that? Okay, where is it? There he is. Hodgepodge. How accurate are Dinosaur King's Earth dinosaurs? And he goes over a lot of information about ankylosaurs, which was very useful. So, yeah, Scelidosaurus, not a true ankylosaur, and I don't think this is a very accurate model either, because I know, looking at Prehistoric Kingdom, Scelidosaurus is a semi-biped. At least, it can sort of be a biped, but either way, that's not accurate. None of these abilities are even shown. Yeah, so this is a short video. If I had just looked at this from the start, I could have had this in the video I already uploaded. But here we go. Magnaraptor definitely looks cool. Still butthurt about it having Roderick in its DNA pool, but you know what? It's fine. I still won't completely judge it until I see the full-on model, because right now it really does just look like an Alpha Piritator. And it really feels like it didn't need the Aladragu DNA at all, except to add that crazy OP ability. That's literally the only reason he added it. Ceratosaurus Gen 2 looks sick, though. As in, like, evil. But I think Crichtonosaurus is still my favorite of this update because it just looks so cute. I love it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.